Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I had a plan, and it seems like the plan has changed a bit. So we ordered those two new vents. So I installed the one vent on the roof, and I ordered two more manual ones. Well, Samantha decided that she wants one more electric vent in the bedroom, which is actually a good idea. It'll help keep it a lot cooler at night, on those cooler nights. Plus it'll vent out hot air. And then we're going to install one of the manual vents in the front. We don't really use that one a lot, but I want to at least have it because it'll be nice and new and I won't have to worry about it breaking or anything. And after we install that, I want to seal the roof. So I want to get all that in first, and then we'll be good to go with all that. Unfortunately, Amazon dropped the ball once again, and it doesn't look like it's going to be showing up today. The manual ones anyway. It says they're out. It says it'll be delivered by 10 p.m. But they're not out for delivery, so I don't know what happened. Anyway, guys, the Grom. Today might be the day that I sell it. I've been going back and forth, thinking about selling it, and I think I'm just finally going to do it. I have somebody coming today from PA. He's going to come take a look at it. He's got cash in hand. I'm very firm on the price. I'm not willing to negotiate. I know what it's worth. I know how much money I have into the motor. I know how much money I have into other accessories on it. So he's going to come. He might even buy the hitch. So I got that over there ready just in case he does take it. I think he is going to take it because
he's driving this far.
Yeah. Plus he just stopped at U-Haul and had a receiver installed. So I'm guessing he's going to take it. But we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do. I would love to buy a bigger bike. I'd love to buy the newer Grom. The issue about buying a bigger bike, such as like a Harley or something, is I can't easily throw it on the back of the RV like I can with a Grom. The Grom only weighs 200 pounds. The Harley's going to weigh 600-700 pounds. So kind of conflicted a little bit. But we'll see. I'm not in a rush. But if I can get that and put that money away towards whatever I buy down the line, that'll be a good thing.
It's Codys' birthday.
Today's Codys' birthday. He's 6 years old. Yeah.
He's going to get a nail trimming while we're out here.
Oh boy. I think Milo needs one too.
Yeah, I'm going to do both of them and let them run around for a little bit before I traumatize them.
So for all those you wondering about the flea market we did.
I'll tell them. So good thing I chose inside, because yesterday it was 15 to 20 mile per hour winds. The woman had her canopy while we were driving in. Her canopy went flying. She left like 5 minutes after we got there, which I don't blame her because it was a nightmare. Inside looked nothing like the map that they had for me to choose my table. Everybody was on top of each other. I had to move my table multiple times for strollers and walkers to get by, which I shouldn't have to do that. Our neighbor was on top of us. I was on top of this lady behind us, and she saw my soaps out on the chairs. Sean was still outside bringing stuff in, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, these are amazing!" And she touches it. She's like, "Are they strong scented?" I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Oh my!" She's like, "I'm allergic." I'm like, "Figures that they stick me behind somebody that's allergic to strong smells." And my stuff is has a very strong scent, so I'm gonna keep in mind to make stuff that's unscented too for people that are very sensitive to smells. The flea market, the clientele, the customers that were there were out of our age that would be into something like what I was selling. A lot of people were selling antiques and collectibles and household items, and I really stuck out really bad.
We were the youngest people there by probably 30 or 40 years.
And the kids that did pass by, they were interested, but their parents, didn't want to pay for it. I believe the prices that I'm asking are very affordable. If you're on my Etsy page, you'll see what I'm asking. And each candle takes time, so I'm trying to get my money's worth and my time, of doing this. And I've had a few people come up, they see the prices, and they just walk right by. So just keep in mind when you go to a market of somebody that's selling handmade items, that they're legit hand making it. A candle doesn't take 10 minutes. It takes me almost the whole day to make the candles that I make. So yeah, just keep that in mind.
We did sell quite a few, but not as many as she wanted to.
Yeah, a flea market isn't for me. I think craft shows and stuff like that will be better off for me.
Yeah, so our Super C is going to have to wait, guys.
What?
I was kind of hoping we'd be able to get it with all these sales, but she screwed me.
So, as far as like a whole bunch of people walking past us that were having like a seller was selling these, and we thought they were going to be charging like $50 for them. But the guy across from us is like, "No, they're actually pretty cheap." And I'm like, "What?" I was like, I'm gonna go see. And we went outside, and 15 bucks for this. I thought he was at least gonna charge close to 50 bucks because this thing, you know, this takes time.
Yeah, it's like the burned look on it, the stressed look. It's pretty cool. We'll put it on the property.
It smells good too. Hopefully the birds can fit.
So yeah, that's our plan and what we did for the last couple days. So I'm gonna wait for this guy to come here. He's supposed to be here in about 2 hours. Like I said, he's coming all the way from PA. So yeah. I'll let you guys know what happens.
I mean, I'm happy that I sold some things, not as much as I was hoping, but we sold more of the stuff that we dumpster dived than the stuff that I made.
Oh yeah, so I found 6 quarts of oil, a whole thing of coffee mugs brand new in a case, hand sanitizers. I sold all the oils, almost all the mugs. I sold 5 out of 6 mugs. Oh, we sold a whole bunch of... We had a whole bunch of these. We sold 5 of them, and 1 hand sanitizer. So we sold quite a bit of that stuff, which is nice. I don't have to lug it around, and I got it all for free, so it was pure profit. All right, I'll let you guys know when this guy comes by and if he takes it or not. Well, guys, she gone. We officially sold her today. Couple came by all the way from Upper West Side of New York City, which is one of the last few places where I'd honestly want to take a Grom or a car or just be in general. But they came out in this little car. They were supposed to, along the way, get a hitch installed on the back of their car, and they were going to buy this hitch from me as well. But they had some kind of hiccup with U-Haul. They went to a couple different dealerships, and none of them had the right size hitch for their car, so they couldn't do that. So they still showed up, and we folded the seats down. I took the front wheel off, and we jammed that sucker, which actually really hurt me on the inside. But we put it in the car. We managed to load it up. It probably took about 20 minutes. It was a long process. It's not a heavy bike. It's only 200 pounds, but it's like the angle we had to put it on to get it into this hatchback was really weird. I should have took a picture of it, but I didn't want them to think I'm a nut job or weird. But we got it in there. They took it back home. He wanted my plate. He's like, "Oh, can I keep the plate on there?" I'm like, "Hell no." You never leave a plate on a car, guys. That's all you need is him getting into an accident, or he goes to a red light camera or something like that, and then you're getting the tickets in the mail. So absolutely not. Got all their information. I have Florida gives you like a slip, and you fill out all their information and you send it in. That way they know that you don't have possession or ownership of the bike anymore. That way if something happens, she gets into an accident with it or whatever, it doesn't come back on you. So got that all squared away. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Like I said, I'm going back and forth on whether I'm going to get a Harley or a Grom. We'll see. But I am going to throw this hitch online for right now. I was thinking about keeping it, and whatever, just get it out of the way. That way I don't have to keep it on the back, and it's just empty. And so that's on Facebook Marketplace already. We'll see if somebody scoops it up here. I know somebody will in Florida, because everybody and their mother has either a small Grom or something like that. Damn, these bugs are annoying. Alright guys, so for the last couple days, I've been having some oral pain. I don't think it's a tooth. It's something with the gum or something like that. I don't know. I've been trying, like, brushing my teeth a lot. I've been using oral, like mouthwash and stuff to try to kill if there's, like, an infection or anything like that. And so far, nothing has worked. I mean, Advil and Aleve work, but I'm trying not to take that twice, 2-3 times a day. So, but what I did want to try, and I thought it'd be great to add to our preps, because we are, if you haven't already known, we are really starting to get into prepping. But something that's great to have in your preps is alcohol. Now, Sam and I don't drink a lot at all. We'll drink for a holiday or a special occasion, or once in a while we'll have a beer, or she'll have one of her those frozen margarita squeezy packs.
Yeah, I have the girly drinks.
Yeah, but it's very rare. It's not often. So to keep something like this, or maybe a little bit bigger of a bottle, this was $3 at the liquor store. In our preps is a really good idea, because I literally took you can still see this quite a bit left in this little tiny bottle. I took a little bit, guys, swished it around the area that is bothering me for like 2-3 seconds. And within a matter of like 30 seconds altogether, the pain was completely gone. And I've seen it in movies, and I've heard about it online and stuff, but I've never tried it. So I just want to let you guys know this actually works. So if you're ever, you know, at home or whatever, and the dentist is closed or whatever, and you need some oral pain relief, this definitely works. Well, we're out here again, airing up this tire. I filled it up at 6 a.m. this morning. It seems like it's starting to lose air a lot quicker than it used to. So I don't know.
Have a couple more days with this pile.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep hanging it. I asked Sam, she wants me to pull it off, and
because I don't think you should go through that. I mean, this thing is legit a pile. I shouldn't have to be worrying about this when I'm paying to rent a car.
I mean, I understand things happen. It's just a pain in the butt to air it up every day now.
He legit didn't look over anything. I think he just bought it because it still had a temporary plate on it, and he just, you know, we needed a car, and he just wanted to make money quick. But I mean, you can't be doing this to somebody that has some stress every day about waking up with a flat tire.
Yeah, so we'll air it up and we'll see how long it lasts. Alright, well, this is day 2 that it looks like I'm not getting the vent that was scheduled to be here yesterday. I don't know what happened, but now Amazon updated it. I'm going to get it between the 5th and the 9th. So that's today all the way to the 9th. I don't know. Why do you pay for Prime? What is the point? If it's not going to come on time, I mean, a day late, I understand, but 5 days late? Anyway, this thing is like the door latch of the screen, obviously, and I don't know what happened, but the spring inside or whatever let go. So we have to replace this part, so I got a new one. This part actually showed up on time from Amazon, so this one is much more heavy duty too, which is really nice. The only issue is this one is quite a bit bigger. So we're gonna have to retap and drill new holes. Hopefully these are self-tapping screws. That'll make this whole job a lot easier, but we'll see. So it comes with that. It also comes with a new door stop. I don't know if I'm gonna replace that part. I might not. Yeah, the screws they give you aren't self-tapping, so I'm gonna say the screws that are in this right now are not self-tapping, but we'll see. So I'm gonna pull this off, we'll get that replaced. You know, there's 2 types of people in the RV world. There's the ones that think RV living is super cheap, and they don't realize that RVs actually need maintenance, especially when you are constantly driving them or towing them down the road and they're bouncing around and stuff is getting loose. I mean, it's just gonna happen eventually. It doesn't matter about quality control. Although I will agree with you that especially the new RVs have terrible quality control. However, this one, knock on wood, has been a pretty good RV, and I've only had to repair minor things, including this door latch. So this is the brand new door latch. This one is much more beefy than the stock one. I replaced the handle. I thought I was able to replace save the original door stop piece, but alas, I had to change it. So this one closes a lot better too, so check this out. Stays, and the nice thing about this one is it's tight against the seal. The other one was never that tight. It always had a little bit of a gap. So this is really nice, holds it in place, super solid. And like I said, this thing is much more heavy duty than the other one. Now, this piece, there is a frame. I don't know if it's part of this or what, but there's a metal frame that goes around here. As you can see, I tried to drill into it, but there's like a metal back plate, and I cannot get screws through it. I don't have self-tapping screws right now, and regular screws are not going through. Now, this is where the old one was. I'm guessing the frame ends somewhere up here. The old catch for the screen was here, so it was catching there, but the new one has to be up higher. So for right now, I alien taped it, because that's all I have. And so far, it's holding on there really well. Will it hold forever? Probably not, but another great reason to have some alien tape on hand, at least for temporary fixes. Guys, I just can't win today. I think either somebody put a bounty on me, or God is just calling me home, because we were driving home, we're having a good day, picked up some food, and pop! That's all I hear. And I go to hit the brakes to go to go pull over and see what happened. I had no brakes. None. So we're on the not a highway, but like one of those county roads where you can move pretty good. I think the speed limit's like 50, and the car is not stopping, guys. And thank God it wasn't like a super busy road, so I was able to pull over, and it took a long time to pull over and stop. I'm pulling up the e-brake. Of course, this pile's e-brake doesn't work. I had the pedal to the floor, and I'm trying not to be too overexaggerated because there's kids and people out right now, so I'm really worked up, way more than I'm showing you guys right now. But there has been nothing but headaches with this car that I've had. You know, between the tire pressure light being on since I bought it, slow leak, no engine oil in it. I had to go to the store and get that. It's just a whole, the exhaust. So when you get on the highway and we accelerate, if you haven't seen our last video, especially if you have the air conditioning on or the heat, you know, it sucks it up from the bottom or wherever, and it just blows it right into the cabin. So we're inhaling exhaust fumes, so I have to keep opening the windows. Oh, that's another thing. I have no AC in this car. I mean, guys, $1,000 rental, and the car's a piece of shit. Ooh, sorry. Sorry, if you have children watching, I apologize. But it's just, man, I just don't... So we called this guy. He was like, oh man, I'm so sorry this happened. Like, dude, you knew this car was a pile. Like, we were stuck between a rock and a hard place because we had his other car, and we were extending this trip, and he had another car, so it was just convenient that we didn't have to go to somebody else. We could just swap cars with him. That's the only reason we took this car. So now he's sending a tow truck, I guess, through the Turo app because I have insurance on it. And they're going to cover the car and pick it up and bring it wherever the hell they're going to bring it. They're going to cancel the trip starting today and bring it to, and you know, credit the account so we can rent another car. The issue is we have to be somewhere tomorrow at 9 a.m., guys. It is 7 o'clock at night. I have, like, no time to go and pick up a car right now. I don't even know if anybody would approve a pickup right now. So I'm really stuck between a rock and a hard place, and the last thing I really feel like doing is loading this RV up to take the whole RV there. I'm going to put an ending on this video, guys, and I'll obviously update you guys in the next one, but this is just something you have to be prepared for, and don't rent the cheapest car on Turo. I guess that's the lesson. You know, we were here for a long time. I didn't want to spend a lot of money, but being cheap kind of bit me in the ass, so yeah. All right. Anyway, you guys have a good night, and I'll keep you guys updated in the next video. Bye, guys.